Right, so different methods you can use to factorize a difference of two squares problem. Let's look at the first method, right? So we're given 4 minus open bracket x minus y squared. Now, the first thing that we need to do is to look at our exponent. Is it an even number? Yes, it is. So it's going to be easy for us to do this using difference of two squares. Number 2, we're going to open our brackets. And we know that whatever that's inside the brackets, it must be the same. The terms that are inside the brackets, they must be the same. The only thing that's going to be different is the signs. So let's go. We're going to open up our brackets, the first bracket, the second bracket. Now we're going to ask ourselves, okay, what are factors of 4? Factors of 4, we know that it's 2 and 2. And then we go to the other term. So we have x minus y squared. It means how many brackets are there? We have 2 brackets. So let's just take them. We're going to put the first one in here. We're going to put the first one in here. We have x minus y. We close it. We're going to put the second one in here. X minus y. We close it. There we go. So the last thing that we need to do here is to put the signs in. So the other one, we know that it's going to be positive, whereas the other one is negative. There you go. So what's left of you here is to just simplify what's inside each of these brackets. So we're going to go down here and say, okay, we have 2, and then we're going to say positive times positive. We know that it's going to give us positive x, and then positive times negative, it's negative what? Y. There we go. And then we go to the other bracket. We're going to put the 2 here, and then we start with our multiplying. Negative times positive is negative x, and negative times negative is positive y. There we go. So you have factorized fully using this method. Now we're going to try another or a different method. Let's go with the same example. So we're still given the same example. How we're going to go about this one, right? So you need to look at this problem as 2 terms only, not as 3 terms. This is the first term, and then we regard this whole thing as the second term. So the other one that has a lot of terms, we're going to let it be equal to a certain alphabet, any that you choose or you like. So we're going to let x minus y be equal to something, any alphabet. So I'm just going to choose A in this case. So let's do that. Let's rewrite it. So we have 4 minus, where we see x minus y, we're going to put a. So we have a to the power of 2. There we go. From here, we know that we're going to have to open up our brackets. Let's do that. So we have the first bracket and the second bracket. So we're going to ask ourselves, what are factors of 4? Factors of 4, we know that it's 2 and 2. What are factors of a squared? We know that the factors of a squared is just a and a. And then what's left of us is to either put the positive sign in this bracket or the negative sign in this bracket, or vice versa, basically. So that's pretty much what you should do. So from here, what we're going to do is substitute back this x minus y. So we have 2 plus, where we see a, we're going to put x minus y. There we go. And then we're going to close this whole bracket. We open another one. We have 2 minus, where we see a, we put x minus y. X minus y. There we go. And then we close the whole thing. And then you're pretty done. You see, you have factorized. What you have to do is to just simplify this whole problem and take it back to this. Then you're done.